people, welcome once again to this channel. It's your girl Twintade with stories that touch. If you're here for the first time, hit thumbs up, subscribe and share my story. This is the story of a girl who hated Mondays and killed to make Mondays funny. January 29, 1979. It was just another Monday in San Diego, California. The sky was clear, the air calm, and the children of Cleveland Elementary School, boys and girls between the ages of 6 and 12, were skipping happily toward the school gates. Unknown to them, just across the street, perched at a window in a shabby little house, 16-year-old Brenda Ann Spencer lay on her stomach, clutching the cold barrel of a 22.22 caliber Ruger semi-automatic rifle. It was the same rifle her father had given her as a Christmas gift just a month earlier in December 1978, along with 500 rounds of ammunition. But wait, who gives a child gun as Christmas gifts? Anyway, let's continue. She got no birthday cake, no sweet 16 party, no therapy for the dark thoughts swimming in her head. All she had was that gun. And that Monday, she was ready to use it. At exactly 8:30 a.m., as children gathered at the school gates, Brenda pulled the trigger. The first bullet hit a child, then another, and another. Within seconds, the schoolyard turned into a war zone. Students dropped to the ground, screaming. Some ran, some froze. Principal Burton Wragg, aged 53, rushed outside to help the injured, and he was shot dead. Custodian Mike Suchar, aged 56, tried to drag a student to safety. He too was killed instantly. By the time it ended, 11 people had been shot. 2 dead. 8 children were injured. 1 police officer wounded while attempting a rescue mission. And the shooter, still across the streets, still inside the house. A 6-hour standoff followed. Police surrounded the house. They called out her name, and inside, Brenda remained eerily calm. When a reporter managed to ask her why she did it, Brenda's voice was cold and flat. It came through the line. "I don't like Mondays. This livens up the day. It makes me catch fun." That single sentence stunned the world. A teenage girl, no gang ties, no political motive, no history of violence at school, just hatred for Mondays. Really? Her words shocked the media so deeply that Irish rock band, the Boomtown Rats, released a hit song titled "I Don't Like Mondays" in July 1979, just months after the shooting. The song topped charts in the UK and became a haunting reminder of that senseless tragedy. Brenda wasn't from a war-torn zone. She didn't grow up in the slums. She lived in a small house with her father, though they barely communicated. The house had no curtains, no furniture, no electricity in some rooms, She was described by classmates as quiet, smart, but she looked troubled. She hated authority. She hated school. She hated being told what to do. Brenda had once told a teacher that she wanted to do something big to get on television. She had also expressed interest in shooting people. She even talked about killing herself. But no one listened. No one helped. Instead, she was gifted a rifle. Brenda was arrested the same day, January 29, 1979. She was later tried as an adult. In October 1980, she pleaded guilty to 2 counts of murder and assault with a deadly weapon. She was sentenced to 25 years to life imprisonment. During the trial, her defense revealed she had been sexually abused by her father, suffered from epilepsy, depression, and possibly brain damage from a bicycle accident. But the court still saw her as dangerous, and the public saw her as unforgiving. As of 2025, Brenda Spencer remains in prison. She's now in her early 60s, having spent more than 45 years behind bars. She has been eligible for parole since 1993, but she has been repeatedly denied. Her most recent parole hearing was held in August 2022, and again, the answer was no. The parole board ruled that she still posed a risk and had not shown adequate remorse. Her next possible parole is expected to come up again in this year, 2025. But survivors and victims' families have vowed to oppose it. Many still carry the scars, physical and emotional, from what she did that cold January morning. Brenda Spencer was not a monster from a horror film. She was a girl, a student, a child whose pain was overlooked. But the moment she pulled the trigger, she became something else entirely. A symbol of lost youth, of mental illness ignored, and of a nation's failure to protect both children and their protectors. That Monday, she made the world notice, but what she took in return was far greater than anything she could ever give back. I ask you, my people, would you prefer Brenda was granted parole? Or should Brenda Spencer never see the outside world again? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. It's me, your girl, Twintade. If you found this story insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep emotional tellings of real global tragedies. Stay safe, stay aware, and remember, sometimes the most dangerous person wears the calmest face. Bye!